Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Aaron Savali. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Foul tip into the mix, struck him out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Luis Arias.
Well, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Chapman with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Logan Webb. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Liner picked on the hop at first. Devers takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Jacob Wilson.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at high level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. So the San Francisco Giants are hovering around 500, about a third of the way into this season. Stingy, they're doing okay, but I think we expected more out of them.
Yeah, I thought.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Makes a sliding stop. Pretty nice play there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And a 1-2. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Man at first with one gone. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
First and second, 1 out. Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third.
Batting up, the catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think
that's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Rafael Devers up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job of damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Webb making his 10th start of the year. And he won a Gold Glove in 2025. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive to short and caught. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. Adames with some impressive production lately. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So here's Bader now.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's a base hit. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Up next is the Giants, the left fielder, Elliott Ramos.
So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. In the dirt. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Aaron Savali won't go any further tonight. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now
a new arm into the game, the righty JT Ginn.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. Going to count 1-2. Two on, one out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
The catcher, number 14,
stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Ball to strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. Handles, throws to first as they escape the bases loaded jam. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here is Zach Geloff. Here's a 1-1. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. Quick move to first. Geloff dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second. The tag out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. As we go to the top of the fourth, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Willie Adames stands in. On the ground to third. And if you're in the opposing dugout, that's a sigh of relief. He's been a nightmare at the plate. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Liner caught at second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
McNeil gets it to first. That's out number 3. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And midway in the 4th, you're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Brent Rooker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. At the plate, Nick Kurtz. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's 3-2. On the ground. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
2 down, bases empty. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 1-1.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Takes it in for the out.
And 8 extra extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. The 1-1. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
2 down.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Christian Koss.
Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. Arias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. One left for San Francisco. They lead it, though, 6-0. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Right side. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires to first in time.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop,
Jacob Wilson now at the plate. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more
in time to Devers. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'm gonna regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a rooster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA.
Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Rafael Devers digs in now. The 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. And a big swing and a miss. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Giants down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
L's in rotation, spacing out. Then took the lions out. The rap game of Giants. Play shot to the top. Pop tops quicker than melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhyme's gonna blow. I'm prepared to eat. The stars telling the moon staring. I'm into.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Lee has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Zach.
Now it's the DH, Zach Gallo. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Ramos makes his way towards it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So a man aboard. Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder,
Brent Rooker, the next to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Elvis Alvarado taking over on the mound.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
One now. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And now Bader up to the plate. The 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The Giants up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. It's the Giants 6 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Nick.
Hold on, wait a minute. We all just need a minute. The party been started. We all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Devers steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
For the A's, the left fielder,
Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. On a line, out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
And I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see. Hey. I had a vision.
In the air, left field. And he can't make the play.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Chris. That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff there. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run.
Wilson over to McNeil. What a double play that was. Inning over. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the A's nothing.
Count all of the time that I went and put in the grind. Hustle hard about the sign.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Leading off, number 5.
Shortstop, Wilson.
Ball to strike. Line drive, speared at first. Devers takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Zach.
2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Zach Geloff. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Throws to first. Inning over. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We go to the ninth. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Rafael Devers. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that. Hard hit right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Giants up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. To third. And foul ball. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Swings through him for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Matt Chapman.
Ball, that's out.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Joel Peguero. He last pitched 2 days ago. Max Muncy getting ready to hit.
Number 3, Max Muncy.
Here's a high chopper. Chapman slings to first in time.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, Brent.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. On the ground. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. And a 1-1. In the dirt. Kurtz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 7-1.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. I put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So 2 down, Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pissed off, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the grill, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the door, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project houses. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Move the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Club. West Side players and the West Side thugs.